Hey folks, this is Johannes Schier. I'm sending live out of my cave where I have my music stuff set up, and I want to show you a little thing about improvising electric guitar rock solos. I want to start with the basic scale that's used in rock guitar solos, which is the so-called pentatonic scale. I will show you the pentatonic scale in the key of A minor, which is the key that's mostly used in any workshops or any tutorial books, whatever you use to learn the guitar. Hopefully you will enjoy it, and hopefully you understand my bad English, because as you hear, I'm a German guy. But to make sure that everybody in the world can use these videos and tutorials, I will try my best to have a good English. First I want to show you something. This is the, hopefully you can see it, this is the sheet I just made. You can download it. There will be a link coming with this film on YouTube. So you will download it as a PDF and you can use it. You can print it out and simply work with it. What we have here is the 5 positions of the pentatonic scale. As you see in theory, you already see the dots. The dots is where you put your fingers. Oh, it's hard to do this because I just see a mirror image on my computer. The dots is where you put the fingers. There are little X's and there are circled dots. The circled dots mean that this is the root note. In this case, it is the note A. The X means it is the blue note. The blue note is the note that makes the pentatonic called a blues pentatonic. To keep it simple, I simply call the scale, I go on calling the scale pentatonic. Usually it would be without the X, so if you want to be straight, just leave the X away. But I think it sounds much better when you use it. So learn the scale directly with the so-called blue note. All the explanations you will find at the side of this sheet. And then I made some little drawings about the fingerings. We have the I, which means index finger. This is difficult. Index finger, the M, which means the middle finger, the R, the ring finger, and the P is for the pinky. And you will see on the side of each position that I marked the fingerings. So usually a position is 4 fingers in 4 frets, which means you equally use all the fingers of your hand. The only exception is position 3, where I mark the fingering individually. And you can easily look it up on the sheet, and I will also show you how to play this now. Okay, enough theory for the moment. Just let's see how this looks. Okay, what I'm playing now, well, I'm going to get a bit more away from this. Okay, now you see the whole neck. What I'm playing now is the A minor pentatonic position 1. Was the ascending version. Now I play it descending. Alright, so far so good. Just to make sure that it's all clear, when I mean, let's say, this note, I'm talking about this fret, which is the 5th fret on the big E string. The strings are named above on the sheet, so normally you cannot fail. Okay, so what you saw just was that I equally used all my fingers. Please be strict in this, just for the case of you want to learn shredding or faster playing, keep your fingers being trained. Don't use just index and middle finger just because it's easier in the beginning, you will suffer a lot playing later on with those two fingers completely untrained, which makes absolutely no sense. Just be patient and try to play this as continuously as possible. Also use alternate picking, which is the right hand. So what I do is I keep consistently descending and ascending my pick when I go through the scale. Okay, I took a bit more time to explain the first position. The same way you will also learn position 2, 4 and 5. I quickly show you how to play them. Get away from the camera again. Alright, so position 2, which with the index in fret 7, looks like this. Keeping my fingers away from the neck as much as possible just to show you the right place to put your fingers. If I really play it and not just showing how to do it, I will keep my fingers always as close as possible to the strings. I skip position number 3 now and show you position number 4. We have the index in fret number 12. And position number 5, which is in fret number 3 or 2. Index is in 2. We start with fret 3, middle finger. Okay, let's quickly have a closer look to position 3, because there we have a movement in the hand, which means we have a position change. We start with middle finger on 10, and now we have index, pinky, and now we go 1 fret higher and we have again index, pinky, index, middle finger and ring finger. Okay, so far so good. When you practice this, make sure that you play it really consistently, and you should alternate the pick. I say it again because it's that important. And the same thing about the fingering. Use the index when the index is requested. Use the pinky when the pinky is requested. Next important thing is that you can use every position, 12 frets, higher or lower. So the first position can be in fret number 5. Or 12 higher in fret number 17. I simply call it 5 above 12. This is how we can cover the whole fretboard. So now it's up to you how much you practice. Hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Have fun with your guitar. Thanks a lot.